So let's discuss the continuing topic of this some basic concept of chemistry, that is called laws of chemical combinations. Laws of chemical combinations. You know very well. So every day ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು actions ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದೊಳಗೆ ಆಯಿತು ಅಥವಾ ಹೊರಗಡೆ reactions will be takes place. That type of reactions is called as chemical reactions. So chemical reactions ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ some chemicals are going to be involved, like water you are going to take, right? Water, so calcium carbonate, sunna. So these are what chemicals. When these going to take place reaction, so some they start to obey some laws of will be there. So some reactions which may happen because of some laws. So those type of laws we are going to study in this session. So that is called laws of chemical combinations. So ಒಂದು ಸೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ ಕೆಮಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಒಳಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ ಬೈ ಒನ್ ಲಾ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಹಿಯರ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಕನ್ಸರ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಸ್. Law of conservation of mass. You know very well about this one because you are familiar with this one. Law of conservation of mass, that is the mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. Okay, ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ನಾಶ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Like this. This is called simply. It is simple form. But as you upgraded, so this is the definition here. The total mass of the products. Total mass of the products in a reaction. ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಮಾಸ್ that is equal to the total mass of the reactants. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ನ ಮಾಸ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ನ ಮಾಸ್ ಗೆ ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ that is called conservation of mass. Okay, I take one example, that is called calcium carbonate. Calcium carbonate, sunna. Okay, so calcium carbonate which is undergoes decomposition, and the split out ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Calcium carbonate which is going to decompose into calcium oxide, carbon dioxide. It's a simple reaction, you know very well. So what happens, this is called reactant. This is called reactant. Okay, before the arrow mark what you are going to write, that is called reactant, and after the arrow mark what you write, it is called products. So this whole is I am going to call products here. So our according to definition, mass we can check here. Mass, what is the mass of the carbon? Carbon atomic number is 20 and atomic mass will be 40 around. Okay, 40 plus you should add them because they are telling total mass. Okay, we are going to add this one. Okay, calcium is 40 plus what about carbon? Carbon atomic number is 6 and its atomic mass will be 12. Plus how many oxygens are there? 3 oxygens and its atomic mass will be 16. So this is the reactant side mass. And come to here product side. In the product side what happens? Calcium again it is 40 plus oxygen it is same 16. And here carbon will be 12 plus 2 into oxygen 16. Now we should add this one. What happens? 40 plus 12 52, 3 into 16 48. 48 plus 52, how much? This is called 100 gram. And we take 100 gram. So mass of our reactant is 100 gram. Now what will be the product side? Okay, 40 plus 16 56 and 62 is 32. 32 plus 12 44. So together it is called 100. So together it is called. So now see the definition. The total mass of the products. This is called product side. What is the total mass? 100 gram in a reaction which is equal to the total mass of the reactants. Total mass of the reactant, that is called equal. So this is our first law. Second law says that law of definite proportions. Law of definite proportions or law of constant compositions. Constant composition. Then what is the statement? This is a chemical compound, any compound, however prepared, contains the same elements. However that prepared that contains the same elements combined together in the same fixed proportion by mass. What is meaning here? So when you see the definitions you can't understand what is exactly. Just understand, split it. A chemical compound, however prepared contains the same elements combined together in the same fixed proportion by mass. Andre just you take the example, you know very well the example, that is called water. Okay, water, it is what natural resources. ಸೊ ವಾಟರ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ವೆಲ್ ಹೌದಾ, ಬಾವಿ ಒಳಗೂ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಓಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ನೀರು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? H2O. Then what is the pond? Pond ಒಳಗಿಂದ ನೀರು ಇರುತ್ತೆ. What is the formula? That is same. Everything is same. And also in our chemistry, hydrogen and oxygen when combines, that is also reaction to water. Reaction. It is not chemical reaction. That is also water. So in all these parameters, formula is same. Everything is same. Formula H2O, 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 H2O. Everything is same. What is here? Let's see. Hydrogen atomic number is 1 and its atomic weight is also, atomic mass is also 1, but here 2 hydrogen will be there. So 2 into 1, 2. And oxygen, here what is oxygen? Atomic number is 8 and its atomic mass is 16. And here also same, everything will be same. Everything will be in the same ratio. Here also 2 is to 16 or 1 is to 8 I can tell. 1 is to 8. Also I can tell 1 is to 8. See here now, a chemical compound, this is a chemical compound, however prepared contains, okay, different elements. We are going to prepare in the lab, that is also same, and natural, that is also same. Prepared contains the same elements. So he do same element, he do same element, okay, contains the same elements combined together. They are going to combine together in the same fixed proportion, same fixed. So here also only state, here also only state, here also only state, here also only state. I mean same proportion ಒಳಗೆ mix ಆಗಿದೆ in the same fixed proportion by its mass. Okay, hydrogen mass to oxygen mass. So that is the meaning of our second law. Let's see the last rule, that is very important. Law of multiple proportions. Law of multiple proportions. What it says? When two elements combine to form more than one compound, two elements combine more than one compound, then different masses of one element which combines with fixed mass of other elements bear a small whole number ratio to one another. So when you see this definition, it is very long and it is also a little bit confusing. So how to overcome this one? So let's see the one example. Okay, so I am taking as a carbon and oxygen, and here also I take carbon and oxygen. So now come to see definition. When two elements, here carbon and oxygen, two elements which combine to form more than one compound. So which combines more than one compound, that is called, when carbon and oxygen, I am going to write carbon dioxide and here carbon monoxide. Right? Two elements, carbon and oxygen, combine to form. They are going to combine to form more than one compound. So here carbon dioxide is one compound, carbon monoxide is one compound. Then different masses. First you see the masses. Carbon is 12 gram and carbon is 12 gram. Oxygen is here. Let's see here. First you come here. Carbon is 12 gram and here oxygen is 62 is 32 gram, because atomic mass of one oxygen is 60 and 2 will be there 32, and here also 12 and what is oxygen 16, right? Carbon 12, oxygen 16, carbon 12, 2 oxygen 32, and here carbon is 12 and here oxygen is 16. See here 2 oxygen will be there in the product side. I am going to balance this one. So now it is balanced because one carbon, 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen. How many total here? Here also 32. So now come to the definition here. This is carbon 16, this is carbon oxygen. When two elements combine to form more than one compound, then the different masses of one element, ಯಾವುದನ್ನ ಒಂದು element in the different masses. See here oxygen is the same element. Here also oxygen, here also oxygen, but they are going to have the different masses. Here its mass is 16 and here its mass is 32. ಒಂದೇ element in the different masses. ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್, ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಎಂಬುದು ಒಂದೇ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ವೇರಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ 1 oxygen and 2 oxygen. So here 16 gram, here 32 gram. Different masses of one element, here oxygen, which combines with fixed mass of other element. Here fixed mass other element is carbon. Carbon is fixed. So in this reaction, here carbon atomic mass is same and here also same. I mean fixed it one. So combines with the fixed mass of other elements. Other element is carbon. Bear a small whole number ratio. Bear a small number ratio to one another. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 32 ಇದೆ, ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ 16 ಇದೆ. So what will be the ratio? Ratio will be 2:1. 2:1. So that is the definition of this third law. When you approach towards the solutions or problems, you are going to understand very simply this one. We take one more example, that is hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen and oxygen. When these two elements combine to give the form, one is H2O and another one will be hydrogen peroxide. H2O to H2O, water and hydrogen peroxide. Here balance the ratio. First 2 hydrogen and 2 hydrogen, oxygen 1, and here 2 hydrogen and oxygen will be 2 oxygen. See, come to the definition. When two elements, that is hydrogen and oxygen, when two elements combine to form more than one compound, this is one compound, this is one compound, then the different masses, first we should write the masses. Here oxygen is 60 gram and here is 32 gram and here 2 hydrogen and 2 hydrogen as well. Here the water is 2 hydrogen and here oxygen is 60 and here also 2 hydrogen and 32. Right? When two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, and they combine to give more than one compound, water is one compound, hydrogen peroxide is one compound, then the different masses of one element in a different masses andre yadu oxygen ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದೊಂದು 16 ಇದೊಂದು 32 gram, different masses of one element which combines with fixed mass of other element. Here hydrogen, this is the fixed mass, how much? 2 is there, this is fixed mass of 2 of the other elements bear a small whole number ratio to one another, that is 16:32, then it becomes 1:2. So like this we can understand the laws of the some chemical reaction which is going to take place in the various reactions.